evildoers, beware, lest you got a motherfucking death wish.
It's Drewski McGillicuddy's Death Wish 2018 movie review.
Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and guess what I just watched? Oh, I guess you read the title of the video. That's right, I watched Death Wish, directed by Eli Roth. Yeah, and I'm kind of dumbfounded, okay? I was gonna see this movie in the theater because I'm a big fan of Charlie Bronson and the original Death Wish quadrilogy, or I'm pretty sure there's 5 of them. But yeah, I grew up watching the original saga of Charles Bronson just going around shooting people with my daddy when I was just a little baby feller. And then when I saw the trailer for this back in late 2017, I guess it was, I was all excited. I was gonna go see it in the theater. I was real happy. I got Bruce Willis. I love Bruce Willis. Who doesn't love Bruce Willis? And then the reviews came out, and I was like, fuck. I ain't wasting my money on this shit. No. So I just decided not to go see it. And then one man stood up for this movie. And that man's name is Cody Leach. And I'm going to have to go ahead and agree with Cody Leach. I don't know what the fuck everybody's problem is. Okay? I almost wanted to just make a rant video about how if you didn't like this movie, it's because you're a fucking asshole. That's not the movie's fault that you're a fucking asshole. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. It came out at like a trying time in America when there was a bunch of shootings going on. But I don't know if you people realize this. Ever since guns have been invented, there's been shootings going on. Oh, fuck. I know. I just got done playing Red Dead Redemption. That took place in like the really early 1900s. And guess what? Everybody went around shooting each other. It's not the gun's fault. Just people are assholes and they go around shooting each other. Well, that's kind of what happens in this movie. These guys are going around and, they shoot some people. And then there's this doctor. And it turns out these people that they shot are his wife and daughter. And goddammit, that, wouldn't that piss you off? Wouldn't you get mad and then find out there ain't nothing the police can do because there's 50 million fucking shootings going on in Chicago at any given time. So there's nothing the police could do. So what the fuck would you do? Huh? I mean, obviously, you don't want to get caught. You're not. But it's just a movie, right? It's just a movie. But I don't know what everybody's problem is. Like, all the performances in this movie are great. Like, the whole family dynamic. I buy the relationship between these characters. The brother Frank, played by fucking Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio. Great character. You know what's even fucked up? I'll tell you what's fucked up. I even liked the bad guys in this movie. I thought they were good. And it's weird because in the original one, it's a lot more violent. The attack on the family, it's a lot more violent. And there's a rape involved. So, Eli Roth had the decency to exclude the rape from this movie. Even though there's one guy, he's you think it's gonna happen, but that's what I like about these guys. Even though they ended up fucking shooting them, he was like, "Nope, you ain't fucking raping nobody in front of me." And I thought that was a nice touch. That these aren't complete pieces of shit. They're just career burglars, and some shit goes wrong, so some people get shot. That, I don't know. That stuck out to me. I don't know. But yeah, so his family is attacked, and nothing is being done about it. So he goes and takes it upon himself that he's gonna start cleaning up the streets, and that's what this movie is, and that's what this movie was fucking advertised as. So what the fuck didn't the people that went to see it like about it? You got everything that you were promised. You got Bruce Willis at one of his best performances since God knows fucking when, since Red. I mean, he's got all these fucking straight-to-DVD bullshits that don't even get me started on that shit. But the cinematography and, like, the style to this movie is great. Eli Roth did a hell of a job, and I think he should direct action a little more often. Because, I mean, it was wonderfully directed. The music is suspenseful and at times dramatic. Has a lot of good music. They got a really good use of Back in Black in this movie. I don't understand what the fuck people didn't like about it. I mean, it's almost a little bit tamer than the original. Now, it's got better effects with, like, the gore and stuff, but the shit that happened in the original was way worse than the stuff that happens in this, and people are complaining about how violent this movie is. It's like, well, it's a fucking action movie! Oh, and it's fucking directed by Eli Roth. I mean, I don't get anybody that went into this movie and like, oh, I'm offended by this gun violence. Dude, the movie is called Death Wish. I don't know. I don't understand. And then I remember seeing a lot of people say, oh, this movie's predictable. Well, had you seen the original Death Wish, and this is a remake of Death Wish, obviously it's going to be a little bit fucking predictable, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, yeah, I am blown away by the negative reviews. What's the IMDb score? I didn't look it up. The last time I looked at it, it was like a 5.1 when it was in a theater. So it's either gone up or down, or I'm pointing at it. So is that ridiculous? I don't care what it says. If it's not, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I'm half tempted to just record me scrolling through, just reading the highlights of the reviews of people saying, oh, this movie's freaking... I mean, I don't have any good examples for you. I'm sorry. But I do remember, I guess, Chris Stuckman and a bunch of other people just dogging on this movie. And this movie's fucking great. This movie's absolutely great. And I can't thank Cody enough for putting that review out there and convincing, even though it's been a long time since I watched this review, I was like, you know what? I was at the library, actually. That's what happened. I was at the library. There was Death Wish. Bam! Now I've seen it, and I can honestly say this fucking A+ shit. And I don't know what the fuck any of your problems are. Not that any of you are assholes. But some of you out there might be assholes if you didn't like this fucking movie. If you didn't like this movie, I don't understand. It's fucking... I don't even know. But yeah. Like, all the performances were good. The directing was good. The cinematography was good. Like I said, it's got style. It's got, like, a sort of gritty atmosphere. But it's clean. It's like a clean grit. Does that make any sense? I don't fucking know. Anyway, if you did like this movie, let me know. If you didn't like this movie, let me know. I want to understand what there was to not like about a movie called Death Wish that basically delivered in spades what it fucking promised. Okay? So, give me that shit down below so that I can understand. And I'm sorry for being mean, but this really pisses me off that this movie was so good and now it's not gonna get 5 fucking sequels like it deserves because the general public's a bunch of fucking idiots. That's what it is. That's what it is, I guess. I don't know. All right, anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. And one of these days, I'll put my Instagram thing. I just look at Drewski McGillicuddy. I'm on those social media things. Or don't. I don't give a shit.
1, 2, 3.
Back in black, I hit the sack. Been gone too long, I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am let loose from the noose. that's kept me hanging around. And now I'm looking at the sky cause it's getting me high. Forget the hearse cause I'll never die. I got 9 lives, cat's eyes, cruising every woman and I'm running wild cause I'm fast.